Goldstein with SRQ Market Pulse. Today we're going to be talking about self-insurance. With high insurance rates, that's something many property owners are considering. Our discussion today is it right for you as a property owner? What makes it right or wrong? And are there other options? Our conversation is with Patrick DelMedico of Shepherd Insurance. Okay, what should a property owner consider when self-insuring?
So,
Is that a dirty word to you?
well, as an agent, obviously my first step is to say, I want to protect you, right? But I will tell you this, to be fair, in 20 years of doing this, we're getting this question more often than we ever have, and rightfully so. When you talk about a 400% increase in rates, they're thinking to themselves, well, where and how can I protect, right? So first of all, if you don't have, if there's not a lender involved, if you don't have a mortgage, you could go without it, right? Really, that's the one reason. The second one is, I always talk about this, it's price cost, right?
Okay.
So can you afford to leave your property, and come back and find it completely destroyed and be able to afford that?
Okay.
And that I always ask that on the front end, and then say, what's that value to you, right? So typically that means that the next that follows up with, okay, so what are my other options, right? And I would tell you, one of the options outside of self-insuring that we're seeing right now is discussion on deductibles. Okay, and it can go both ways, right? So like $3 million building, 5% wind hail deductible, I'm paying $150,000 out of my pocket before insurance even kicks in.
Okay.
Right? Is that worth it to me? Again, price cost, right? Or is it, if it's not, maybe I go to a 2%, and I have to pay a little bit more on the insurance, but now my deductible goes. Or maybe I go the other way. Maybe I can afford $200,000 out of pocket early on, and knowing that I'm just insuring myself for a total loss, right?
Okay.
So those are price cost discussions that you have to sort of walk through, and we do this all the time with our clients, is to see what does that option look like to you? What are you prepared to do? And sometimes, I will say sometimes the higher deductible would make sense if that client feels comfortable. It's all about matter of risk, comfort, right? And you know this all too well. Every client's different. Every client has a different emotion about a different piece of the deal. And insurance can sometimes be, we have people that are super risk prevalent. They want to make sure everything's covered, and then we have other ones that are risk adverse. They're okay, right? So hope that, I don't know.
So that's about their specific goals and capabilities and comfort level.
Right.
Yeah.